Well, hello, YouTube or BookTube or the world of humanity. This is Johnny. I'm down in the lower level. It is, what is today? Today is July the 2nd, 2019. It is 9:05 at night here in West Michigan. I am down in the lower level because tonight we're watching the grandchildren, and the girls want to sleep with Nani. Beth and Andy are spending the night away from their kids, and we are watching their children. So we're having Joy over. She is the daughter of our son Caleb, who lives down the street, and she's having a sleepover, and she always sleeps with Nani, and if she's going to sleep with Nani, then Louisa and Margaret have to also sleep with Nani. And so Papa comes down the lower level and sleeps by himself. So I am down here. It's too early to go to bed. Usually I go to bed around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I got a bunch of pills here to take I have to take Advil PM. I take these every single night. If I don't, I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm also taking, for my pain in my left hand and shoulder, some ibuprofen. I got these when I hurt my side several months ago. Kill the pain. Today I had to mow the lawn. I only had strength to mow the front lawn. As I was mowing the back lawn, and it was like 89 degrees, it was like afternoon, I just couldn't do it anymore. So, and I got really weak. I think I was having a sugar kind of, I just got really weak, and I had to come in the house. I was watching Ollie, our son's new dog, and Ollie and I came in the house, and I think I ate 3 bowls of ice cream, three brownies, and a couple cups of coffee. So I did that. So yeah, it's a Tuesday. Tomorrow was the 3rd. There is a book sale tomorrow in Grand Rapids, but we have to leave here around 8 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know if I really want to go. I usually go to this book sale every year. Usually it's held on the 4th of July and the 5th and the 6th, but they're holding it a day earlier because I won't go into all the reasons why, but I don't know if I'm really up to it. I'm really tired. I'm kind of exhausted. And there's a book sale this month, the Friends of the Library book sale at the library. I volunteer at their used bookstore, the Book Nook, so I don't know. And do I really need any more books? I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go. I'm just so tired. And it's hot. It's been really hot. So I don't know if I really want to go. Our son Josiah, who's visiting Seattle, was going to go with me, and I just don't know if I'm up to it. So I'm down in the lower level. I've been reading the same thing I showed you last time, Abel and Cain by Gregor von Rezzori. I've just been reading this when I can, which is, I read it when I'm able. I read it, today is a Tuesday. I volunteered at the library bookstore yesterday from 10 to 1. Carol came in with our grandchildren, our daughter Bethany. Josiah came in with his wife Hannah, Marika, and Carol bought everybody books. So that was my main customer. Also, I had a guy come in the book Nook yesterday. He was from Nigeria. He was a Nigerian. And he was in the United States. He had just finished his Master's of Biblical Studies, and he was applying for PhD programs. And he wanted to work. His goal was to become teaching in some religious department in some university in Nigeria. But we had a long talk. It was very interesting. And about books and how in Nigeria there's a shortage of books. They don't have access to books like we have here in America. And he has a burden about that because there's just no books, especially in Christian books and books on Christian education and things like that. But it was a good talk. So I was reading at the book Nook, I was reading this, Abel and Cain. I did get a book in the mail yesterday. I ordered this about a month ago. Biblical Spirituality, edited by Christopher W. Morgan. So I was reading this a little bit today. It's pretty elementary, the first chapter. So I don't know, but I collect books on Christian spirituality, biblical spirituality. I thought about doing a video on that because I have a lot of them. For many years, I didn't know what the Christian life was. I mean, what is the Christian life? What does it mean to live as a Christian? And because I never really felt I belonged anywhere, any church, any community of Christians, I always just, the spirituality that was being preached and taught in churches, I just didn't always feel identified with, and then I felt guilty, and I felt, well, something's wrong with me, and I was always feeling like I wasn't matching up, or I just couldn't be like these people that I was surrounded by in these churches. I couldn't, their spirituality was so something I could identify with. So I just struggled about, what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to live the Christian life? What is biblical spirituality? And to be really honest, nobody lives biblical spirituality. We all strive. We all, we all read the Bible, and we all seek to be biblical in our Christian life, to be a disciple of Christ, to follow Jesus Christ, but really, if you want to know what the Christian life is, you got to read, to me, the Pauline epistles, the writings of the Apostle Paul. Now, it's true that we can read the Gospels and the life and teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ, which sets forth biblical spirituality, or what does it mean to be Christ-like? We're following the steps of Christ. But, and I also think that as you grow as a Christian, I've been a Christian going on 50 years now. It would be 49 years. Well, I became a Christian in 1970, so yeah, around 49 years. 39 years, probably 39 years, not 50 years. So anyway, so I was reading this, Biblical Spirituality. I did go to a thrift store yesterday. I had to go out. We needed a gallon of milk and 2 dozen eggs because around here, everybody eats eggs and sausages and bacon in the morning, which we don't. Usually in the morning I have a bowl of cereal and an English muffin, but around here everybody eats sausages and eggs and toast and English muffins and milk and orange juice, and especially little kids. So, and as I was out, I stopped at a local Goodwill and came across a stack of interesting used books, but I left them upstairs, and I was going to make a future video because I wasn't sure if I was going to go to this book sale tomorrow and I was going to show all the used books in one huge book video, a used book haul. But I don't know. I don't think I'll go. Now Friday, everybody will leave early Friday morning, and I have to volunteer at the library bookstore on Friday from 10 to 1. Maybe I'll find some stuff. And maybe Carol works this coming Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So probably Friday night, next Friday night, I'll probably show those used books that I got the Goodwill and what I got at the Book Nook. So like I said, it's been kind of crazy around here. Today we took the kids to see Toy Story number 4. And that was kind of crazy. Taking 3 little girls and little Jack. And Caleb came, of course Carol and me. And of course we got popcorn and the soda pop, and the girls kept wanting more popcorn, more soda pop, and we had to go in and out of the theater. And of course the theater was full of little kids, and so nobody was upset about the whole thing. They understood the way it is when you got little girls and little boys. So we watched Toy Story. I haven't gone to the movie theaters in ages. I can't remember the last time I went to a movie theater. So then we came home. It was around, I don't know, must have been 3:30, 4 o'clock. Carol took the kids to a park, and then she took them out to the lake, and I stayed here cooling off. It was 90-something degrees outside. And I stayed inside and read this, Abel and Cain. That's what I've been reading and writing in my diary. I've been writing in my online diary, Crooked Fingers, but I've been so exhausted and so tired that I can't even think straight. And I still write in my paper diary. This is the new month, and I think I ended on page 577 tonight for the year 2019. So I'm down here. I was down here when I'm sitting in this area. I'm surrounded by books all around me, and I was looking at this earlier. These are reflections, like a memoir, reflections by W.T. Wetherell, Yellowstone, Autumn, A Season of Discovery in a Wondrous Land. I read a couple of years ago this book of his, North of Now, The Celebration of Country and the Soon to Be Gone, by W.D. Wetherell. So I have these books right down here below me. So I was looking at this one, taking a break from this book. So yeah, not much else going on. I bought some CDs down here. I got this last CDs in the mail. This is by Violent Dirge Elapse. And I got Dead to a Dying World, Elegy. And this is the new Abysmal, A Beacon in the Husk. And I got this CD a couple weeks ago. I can't even pronounce it. I think it's by some Polish death metal group. Oh, I can't even begin to pronounce it. And then I have more Stigma, Dreams of a Quiet Place, of Quiet Places. And then I have the new Deathspell Omega, The Furnaces of Panagenus. And then this is Deathspell Omega, The Synarchy of Molten Bones. So yeah, I have my portable CD player down here. If I can't read, I can't think, I can't write, it's too early to go to bed, so I'll put on some death metal, lay in the dark. We have the air conditioner on, so it's nice and cold down here in the lower level. So I'm surrounded by books. I've been wondering, I was going to read this sometime before end of the year, Berg by Ann Quin. I showed this. This is a reprint This came out in the 60s. I look at this, that's why I keep it. I look at, when I come down here, I read little bits of it. There's no bookmark in it, no bookmarker in it, so I haven't been reading much of it. And I got things like this Treatise on Elegant Living by Andre de Balzac. It's about being a dandy. On the feeling for elegant living. So I got that, and all kinds of books down here. This book is really interesting. I read this a while back. The Last Intellectuals, American Culture in the Age of Academia by Russell Jacoby. It's a good book. I really enjoyed that. And no, all kinds of books down here I keep around me. What else is around here? I was looking at, I can't remember now. Anyway, all kinds of books. But so yeah, I just thought I'd check in, say hi. I am still reading, I'm still writing, I'm still breathing. I just noticed I hadn't made a video in 2 days. I watch when I can. I watch BookTube and videos, and life just keeps going. So today's a Tuesday. I hope you're having a good reading week. Thank you for the comments, and I hope to get back to some state of normal, whatever that is, soon. So I'll sign off, and hope you're all doing well. And until next time, bye.